Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing two new sunscreens, both of the sunscreens from 11 by Venus, the new mineral line that I think is available exclusively at Credo Beauty. This was made by the Sunscreen company in collaboration with Venus Williams, the famous tennis player. She's a beautiful woman, and yeah, these are her new products. So just a little note at the beginning about mineral sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen in the US at least, I don't know about anywhere else, but mineral technology in the US in terms of sunscreen is trash. And by trash, I mean that it is very, very difficult to make a mineral sunscreen that is invisible, that is not tinted. And this is true for every skin tone, but especially for people who are Black or, other people of color with darker skin, with melanated skin. And even the SPFs that are tinted are usually tinted in one shade, and that one shade matches maybe 2% of people that wear it, I would assume. Obviously, like, my experience doesn't really mean that much, but I have never found a tinted mineral sunscreen that actually matched my skin, and I'm pretty sure that most people feel that way because, we all know this, but a universal tint is a trash idea. It's an idea that does not translate. There is no such thing as a universal tint, right? Like, just sail that idea off to sea. Stop making SPFs in one tint. If you're gonna make tinted SPF, make it in many different shades, because people are many different shades. There's no such thing as a universal tint. That term should be deleted from the English language. I really don't know if they're better in other parts of the world. I know that people talk about how Asian sunscreens and European sunscreens are so much better than US sunscreens. I have not put that to the test. I really don't know. But anyway, all of this blabbering just to really say that mineral sunscreens are, one, not my favorite. Two, most people would probably say that same thing, because I would imagine that they don't work for most people. Enter these two beauties. So these are both mineral formulas. They are formulated both with zinc oxide. Both of them have 25% zinc oxide. The Unrivaled Sun Serum, which is this one, is actually SPF 35, whereas this On the Defense sunscreen, which is a cream or a lotion, is actually SPF 30. They have kind of different finishes. They also are at slightly different price points and different volumes. This one is 1 ounce, whereas this one is 1.7 ounces. And they just act a little bit differently. So let's talk about them. So as I mentioned, these were made by the Sunscreen company in collaboration with Venus Williams. And if you don't know who Venus Williams is a Black woman. So anyway, I was really hopeful for these because it is so difficult not only to find mineral sunscreens that are good, but to find mineral sunscreens that will work for any skin tone. I feel like I can really confidently say that I have never used a mineral sunscreen that would work for every skin tone on the spectrum. So I was really hopeful for these. Okay, so I'm going to start with my favorite, which is this serum. So this is called the Unrivaled Sun Serum. It's SPF 35. It is 100% mineral broad spectrum sunscreen. It has 25% zinc oxide, and it's broad spectrum. So it looks like this. The packaging is really cute. It's got the little dropper. I thought it had dots on the dropper, but I guess it doesn't. So when you twist it to unscrew it, the little pump pops up. Looks like this. I will probably do some close-up thing. This is my favorite. This is a little bit more expensive than the cream. This is $50 US as opposed to $42 US, which I will re-mention that when I get to that one. So this actually combines a little bit of skincare benefits. SPF is the biggest skincare benefit you can have, but this combines a little bit more. It's a little bit more of a sophisticated formula than most SPFs that I'm used to. So this has prickly pear extract and some other ingredients that are intended to help provide hydration to the skin. I have somewhat dehydrated skin, and mineral formulas can sometimes make me feel really dry. So I just prefer this one because of that benefit, and also just because of the way it acts on my skin. Along with the cream, they're both fragrance free, which I deeply appreciate as someone with very sensitive skin. And basically this is a serum. I have never used an SPF with this specific texture. It's very thin, it's very watery, but this blends into the skin really well. It applies really easily, it blends in really easily. I do think that initially it does have a slight bit of a cast, which is to be expected with anything I think that has zinc oxide in it, but it goes away really quickly. Now, one thing I will say about this is that I have not seen people with deeper skin than mine use this one. I've seen a lot of people try this one, but I haven't seen anyone try this one yet. So I don't feel like I can say for certain that it is 100% inclusive, but on me, it does not have a cast. But based on this, I would venture to say that it has no cast on anyone. Very lightweight, very, very easy to absorb into the skin. It's super easy to apply. It's really comfortable. It's not itchy or irritating or anything like that. This has not broken me out at all, which is beautiful because it is truly very lightweight and it does feel like it completely absorbs into the skin. This goes along with the hydrating nature of this, but I also think that this does have a dewier, more natural, radiant type finish than the cream does. And I really like that about it because I really like a natural radiant finish. So yeah, this one is my favorite. I really like the packaging. I really like the product. I have not tried this yet, but I do think that this would probably apply okay over makeup. If you've never seen someone reapply SPF over makeup, it's common to use like a sponge or a powder puff or whatever, like dispense the product onto your hand and then dab it with the sponge or the powder puff and then press it into the skin. It will disturb your makeup a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is a good way to reapply if you don't utilize things like powders or SPF powders, obviously. SPF powders or SPF mists or something like that. Okay, now let's talk about On the Defense Sunscreen, which is the cream. So this is SPF 30. Again, it's 100% mineral. It's got 25% zinc oxide. This is a lotion as opposed to a serum. It's broad spectrum and it is supposed to be completely sheer, which, spoiler alert, from all that I've seen on Instagram of other bloggers trying this, I do think that I can safely say that it is sheer on almost every skin tone. I'm sure I haven't seen it on every skin tone, but I have seen some very deep skinned women try this and it looks fabulous on them. Okay, so this says on its descriptor product page that it is slightly hydrating. I'm not gonna say I disagree with that, but I kind of disagree with that. I don't find this hydrating for me personally. If you don't have dehydrated skin, maybe you would find it hydrating, but I personally don't. It has a semi-matte finish, which I definitely agree with. It's not chalky, it doesn't leave a white cast. It is probably what I would call medium bodied lotion texture, and that white cast is just not there. It makes me wonder like what every other brand is doing with their zinc oxide formulations to where they literally look like you've rubbed chalk all over your face. Like, I want to know, like, this technology, I mean, unless Venus Williams is literally groundbreaking, this had to have existed, right? Like, I don't know. I would love it if you know of some truly sheer mineral sunscreens. Please drop them below. I would love to try them. I would love to review them. But yeah, I really like this. As I said, the serum is my favorite, but this is for sure 100% my favorite lotion textured mineral SPF. So the lotion doesn't have the same like skincare benefits that the serum has, but it is still supposed to be slightly hydrating. Again, I reiterate, I don't find it particularly hydrating, but that's just me. I do still love them both, and I would definitely repurchase both of them because I like I said, I've just really enjoyed them. And like I said earlier, I have never found mineral sunscreens that I really, really love. I mean, the sunscreens that I go back to over and over again are chemical sunscreens. So I'm happy to have some mineral options at my disposal. So I did say at the beginning of this video that these were exclusive to Credo Beauty, but they are not. You can also get them on the 11 by Venus Williams website. I do want to quickly add that I absolutely do not think that I am an authority at all on judging whether or not something like this is inclusive. I really look to my peers who have much deeper skin tones than I have to judge that, and I let them lead me in that realm because I genuinely have no way to gauge that personally. outside of, you know, my friends who have much deeper skin than I have. So I let them guide, and I just kind of follow, which I think is appropriate in this circumstance. So, you know, if you are someone that has extremely deep skin and you have tried either of these products and they haven't worked for you for, you know, the reasons that most mineral sunscreens don't work for people with deep skin, I would love to hear about it. So yeah, just wanted to add that on. Okay, so that is that. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to hear your thoughts on these if you have tried them. Please let me know in the comments down below. And again, if you have any favorite mineral sunscreens that you think are truly sheer, I would really love to try them. Yeah, that's that on that. So thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.